Hello guys and welcome back. I'm Morphin, recording for channel Morphin. This is my Suebi campaign, Rome 2, and we are starting with a battle for Hacking Town. I will see you on the battleground. While we are on the loading screen, I must say that I will be gone for next week. I'm having a short break on work. Is that calling a vacation or what? Holiday? I'm really not sure how would I call it. But I have 1 week off the job and I'm going to the coast of Croatia, beautiful island of Murter in Dalmatia. You can Google for it. It's a really beautiful place. But why am I talking that? The reason is you will probably not see any kind of games from me. I will not play at all, but what I will try to do is record few campaigns, few recordings right now, today. So I will try to record this one, Shogun 2, maybe Rise of the Samurai. I will try to record two or three recordings today, upload them on a YouTube, but keep them private, and I can publish them in the next few days from over there, from the Murter. I will probably have an access to the internet, so it should not be a problem. But the main question is, will I have enough time to record 3 videos? Now I need to render them, upload them, blah 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 blah. So if you do not see more recordings from me, now you know why. Let's start deployment. My enemy have definitely less units than I have. Let's see, what does he have? Celtic skirmishers, only 1 unit of Celtic slingers. That's definitely an advantage for me because I have a lot of them. Those are spear warriors, Celtic tribesmen, ex-warriors, and I think they have a reinforcements. No, this is the garrison army. Let's deploy my guys. I will definitely wait for reinforcements to come. I will stop the recording, we'll pause the video for now until my reinforcements come closer. Then I will talk a bit about tactics that I will deploy. Let's start the battle and see you in a few minutes. Alright, all my guys are here. I was observing the map a little bit while recording was paused, and please take this, check this out. We have a 2 main approach. One of them can be over here, and this will be actually disadvantages for me because we have a very narrow passing over here, and my troops will be in a one huge blob, while on the other side my opponent have enough space to stretch out and probably flank me and keep me blocked in this gap. But on the other side I can go around over here, and since I have much more skirmishers than my opponent have, I have a longer range, I have more slingers, I can position over here. I have buildings on my right, I have buildings on my left, and I have a small gap, even shorter, even more narrow than this one. So I can make my opponent come through this gap trying to attack me. They will be in a one huge blob while my skirmishers are shooting at them. My Germanic youths will be positioned somewhere on the flanks so they can hit them where they do not have a shields or armor. They can hit them in the backs, and my spears will be positioned in one tight formation over here, waiting for them to pass this bridge, to pass this gap, and my skirmishers can easily go around, close the gap, and shoot them in the backs. So that's the tactics that I will do. Let's do it. One more time, I will stop recording so I do not waste your precious time. I do not want you to wait for my units to get in a position. By the way, I have a two very damaged spear levies. Only 18 men in one unit and 36 in a second. So I will select them and press a withdraw button so they can move away from the battlefield and they will replenish on a campaign map. Stop recording now, setting up my formation, and one more time, I will see you in a moment. Alright, my guys are in the place, enemy is charging in, so I must push forward before they manage to get too deep. I want them to keep them in that narrow straight. Time for a frenzy. I want that charge bonus to hit. Position, Germanic youths on the side. Get my general closer. We have a huge blob.
The men are wavering.
And my guys are wavering. I really don't know why. Why they are wavering? Why? You should not waver. Not now. I have completely surrounded them, but I will move some of my guys in the background to keep them in the reserve, and I want Germanic youths over
Our
here.
men flee the field of battle.
I want Germanic youths on the sides. I don't know why my guys are wavering. I really have a great position. Maybe the problem is caused by those Germanic slingers. Let's try to target the guys in the background. I want to minimize the friendly fire. Germanic youths are doing a quite fine job. I will use a flaming shot. Try to rout those guys. And now you see the problem. I wanted my Germanic youths to shoot in the backs of the enemy general, of the enemy units. But now my guys are also positioned over there. And I cannot allow myself a friendly fire, especially with a flaming arrow, since flaming arrow is lowering the enemy morale. Slingers. No friendly fire, guys. No friendly fire. Remember that. Remember that. I can see a wavering.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Let's try to use a war cry. Too bad war cry can be used on only one unit. I will intimidate the enemy general so he cannot use his abilities. And let's now rush in with both of my generals. Time for frenzy and a headhunt. My slingers are doing a quite good job in routing away the enemy. huge massive chain route. I wonder how many kills my skirmishers will have in the end. We have a victory. I will continue the battle just a little bit so my skirmishers get a bit more kills. I do not have any kind of cavalry units, so I cannot chase them. But my slingers can get a few extra kills, some experience probably. Celtic tribesmen, look how many of them is over there. By the way, on my next payment I will try to buy a better graphic card, so my recordings will be much better. By the way, the enemy general is dead. You can see that continuing the battle after its end sometimes can be quite useful. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that I will upgrade my PC. Everything is good, everything is fine, but I think that I need a better graphic card. Somehow I don't like how Rome 2 look at this graphic settings. Units are somehow messy. You can see those little squares and everything is messed up. Textures are bad. I really don't know why. But alright, by the way, I have NVIDIA GTX 460, 1 gigabyte of RAM, and it's still quite good. I can still run a lot of games on a high settings. I'm playing Battlefield 3 with no problems, but I will buy a better one. I had some large investments in the last few months. I had to buy a few different parts for my car. I don't know how to call that parts on English, but it's connected with brakes. I really don't know how to call it on English, but since I'm going on a vacation on a large trip, I had to check out my car and change some parts of it, and it was quite expensive, I must admit. So I will try to wait a month or two for a few next payments, and I will upgrade my graphic card. I'm sure that we all will enjoy it. I will enjoy to play with the better graphics, while on the other side you will be able to see much better recordings. You know that all my videos are at full HD resolution, 1080p, and it will be much better on a higher graphic settings. I will occupy this town. Faction destroyed. Military traditions for one of my armies. Let's upgrade them. Formidable fighters, +3 weapon damage inflicted by all melee units is good. It's great actually, but I will take this one. +6% charge bonus for all units and +3% morale for all units. While this skill affects only melee units, this one affects all my units on the battleground, and I will take it. We'll destroy the bronze workshop, because majority of this province is Celtic culture, 93% to be precise. I will build a holy tree over here, later upgrade it into something that converts the people to my culture. Next target for my war will be town of Noria. I will try to capture it faster. Need to use my scouts and push them forward so I can see what my enemy have, but for that you will have to wait for a next recording. As I said, I will be gone for next week, but I will try to record a few games today, maybe even tomorrow, render them, upload them on YouTube, keep them private, and after a few days I will try to publish them from over there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like what you saw today, if you like the battle, if you like me as a YouTube commentator, please press the like button, share this recording on social networks if you want, but please help me somehow if you like what I do. Thank you for watching one more time, and until the next time I wish you all the best and bye bye.